Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you all are doing well, and I appreciate you for tuning in once again to another episode of Sincerely Ryan. This is where I give you my sincerest thoughts, ideas, and sometimes opinions. Guys, have you ever thought about it? Women are really into your scent. I mean, from colognes to oils, you name it. If you can get it right and make it match and mesh with your pheromones, you've got it covered. So that's what we're going to talk about today. If you think that's something you might be into, stick around. So guys, I brought up the word pheromones, right? Now, you probably know what it is, some of you may not. You probably have seen it before, something you can purchase. But what I'm talking about, you can't buy. You already have it. So guys, pheromones are something that's on your skin. It's a chemical. And all it does, it gives off basically like a bird call to a female, and it reacts with the chemical that's in her nose. Now, when she smells this scent, she's immediately attracted to you. Now, for some, that scent might be of a gym locker, but guys, your scent, you can control it. Here's how. Just like a woman can control her pH balances by the things she does or doesn't do, or eats or doesn't eat, you can control these pheromones. What it is, it's a behavior that reenacts with the psychology of a woman that gives off a signal of this is somebody that's attractive, somebody that's interesting, and you might think it's all a joke, but it's not. And this could be a totally another different video, but food consumption, it really has a lot to do with a lot of smells and scents that we give off outside of our body. So fellas, because I know most of you guys will probably want some proof behind what I'm saying, this is an article from Men's Health that really does let you know you are what you eat. Not in a literal sense. Of course, if you eat a hamburger, you don't become a hamburger, but you are what you eat. It has something to do with your emotions, your moods. A certain way you might smell when you work out versus if you eat cleaner foods, you might smell a little bit better. All of this is in this article, and I'll try my best to leave the link in the description below. Check it out. First things first, whenever you buy your fragrance, you have to understand piling it all on does not help your pheromone balance at all. I'm telling you this from experience. Growing up, we all know that as little boys or teenagers, we used to pile on the fragrance and spray all over the place.
And I'm just like, cha 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 cha. And this one was not happy.
And when we would go out, it sometimes could come off as a stinky smell. You know this more than I do, right? Because it's happened to you as well. Guys, when you spray on your cologne, you want to lightly spray, possibly neck and wrist. Rub together. You can move it around. There you go. There's another method where you can spray and step into it. This next point, guys, is really important. Everybody the age 30 and over needs to have a name brand fragrance. Now, you're probably
like, well, I don't want to spend all that money and I don't want to go buy.
Listen, even in your 20s, I remember when I was 20, I had name brand colognes, whether it be Chanel, I had Chrome, I had Kenneth Cole. Like, you guys have to invest in smelling good. It's very important, not just to attract women, but you want to be attractive to yourself. I'm just putting it out there, guys, like it is. I wouldn't tell you wrong. There's so many different fragrances out there, and I'll just tell you a few that I think are good for this summer 2020. So guys, when it comes to fragrances for the summer for men, one of the top ones in my book is Dior Sauvage. And this one is from Macy's.com. I'm sure you could go into the department store and purchase it, but right now with the virus still going amok, I'm pretty sure you want to just order it online. And of course, they vary from different sizes and different prices. So your 3.4 ounce is $60. That might be a little bit too small. But they also have a 6.80, which I'm pretty sure that's the top one that they have, and that's $145. But as you can see, they go down $95. They have one for $77. That's a 2.0. But this is a number one in my book. Definitely seen this work in action. And I definitely know that I'm on my way to get it for sure. So guys, just like I said before, another fragrance that I actually love and I use very often during the summertime is the YSL L'Homme. And this is actually, I believe, from the Yves Saint Laurent site. And they do vary just like on Macy's. As you can see, they have a $60 brand for 1.3 ounces. They have a 2.0 for 74, a 3.0 for 95, and a 6.7 for 135. I recommend, starting off small just to see if you like it and work your way up. And guys, every company nowadays seems to have some type of payment or installment plan. This site definitely has Afterpay, as you can see, so I would definitely recommend giving. This is another one that's at the top of my list, Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. This one is also at Macy's, and it retails for $100 for that 2.50 ounce bottle. And guys, this one has notes of rosemary, cypress, and lavender. You can never go wrong with this. And I mean, the bottle does look sexy, so why not? Definitely cop this. Hear me out. Just a suggestion. Guys, what I like to do, I like to use a spray. This one is YSL L'Homme. This is a great fragrance for the summertime. It's light and it doesn't compromise the masculinity that you would think that would happen by a fragrance being light. But I like to mix it with an oil. And here's why. You're probably like,
You're nuts. You already bought the cologne. Just use it as it is.
but check me out. You're walking down the road, right? You're walking down the road and a lovely lady walks past you and she recognizes your scent. Of course she does, because Joe Blow last 2 weeks ago, he had the same fragrance on.
Joe?
You gotta be conscious of these things, guys, because you don't want to have the same fragrance on that another guy has. How does that set you apart? How does that make you different? What we're trying to do here is make you your own person, stand out in a positive and great way where you smell good, look good. That's what we're all about, right? Right. So trust me, I wouldn't lead you wrong or lead you astray. Try mixing a few fragrances, try adding some oils, essential oils that is. And I'll try to leave a link in the description below so you can maybe look into some of those things and purchase. I wouldn't lead you astray, trust me. Last thing, guys. There's reasons why you use certain fragrances in the summer and certain fragrances in the fall. And I'm sure when the fall comes around, I'll come out with another video of fragrances that are hot for that season. But the reason is, guys, during the summertime, you really don't want anything that's loud and heavy, mixed with the heat, mixed with the air, irritation of people's senses, and all kinds of things. You don't want that heavy aroma in the air. What you want is something that is distinct, something that sets you apart like we just went over, but also you want something that's light. You want a scent that does linger, but it lingers for the right reason, not because you smell bad. So for example, guys, this is what I meant exactly when I was talking about a summer fragrance versus a winter or fall fragrance. Here we have it again, the YSL L'Homme that I pretty much use every summer. It hasn't let me down. It's been known to have bright sparkling notes of bergamot and ginger. It smells really great and I've got nothing but compliments on it. And then right here you have your Gucci Guilty. Now this is for somebody who's kind of a risk taker. It's definitely a more warm, kind of dark, seductive kind of scent. There's some wood smells in there. There's some cedar woods. There's some might be some bergamot in there too as well. But there's also like this perfumey gasoline smell. I know that sounds weird, but I've smelled this for myself and it's kind of hard to describe, but it takes a certain kind of guy to wear it. But I mean, if you're a risk taker, go ahead, be my guest. Well guys, that's our time. And as always, I appreciate you for tuning in and sharing a little bit of your time with me. And guys, try to remember, in everything you do, do it sincerely. Catch you guys next time. I'm out.